Hey, my name is Shaan and today I'm going to be reviewing the 2019 MacBook Pro 13-inch with TouchBar. But before we go ahead and get started, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications as I upload every Monday and Thursday so you guys can be the first ones to go ahead and watch. If you guys do like the content, make sure to go ahead and give it a thumbs up. But other than that, let's get started. The box itself looks really nice and has a great presentation to get to the laptop. The first thing out of the box is the laptop itself. Underneath that, you get a pretty long USB-C to USB-C cable, what is really handy if you are far from your outlet. Next, you get a quick start guide with warranty info and some Apple stickers, what is always pretty cool, and then the charging brick itself. The looks of the laptop itself looks amazing, and I really do like the design. Also, you can open the laptop with just one hand as the body holds the bottom with its own weight. And I really do like how you can do this as none of my laptops before could. The laptop itself is pretty light and very portable, and I really do like the 13-inch laptops rather than the 15-inch laptops because 15-inch is a bit too big and a little bit too much for traveling compared to this, as it is the perfect size for going anywhere with. The build itself is an all metal build. It is made out of aluminum, what feels very good, but also when you're in cold weather it gets cold, and that it really just depends on the environment you are in. Also, if it is in the sun for too long, it will get very hot. It is very quiet as the fan is on the back side of the laptop, and even when it is on, you can barely even hear the fan. The laptop under load does get hot, as with the metal build you can feel it, but in the end it is pretty acceptable. The specs of the laptop are an Intel Core i7 8th Gen processor with Intel Iris Plus graphics 645. Now, this is a really quick and great processor, and it is an upgrade from the normal i5. But for a 2019 laptop, I do think that they could have put in the latest 9th generation processor, and I do know that many 2019 laptops don't have the new processor, but the 15-inch MacBook Pro 2019 edition also does have it, so I do feel that Apple did definitely cut a corner, especially at this price range. It also comes with 8 gigabytes of RAM. The RAM is DDR3, what again is very disappointing as DDR4 has been out for a very long time, and even budget laptops have DDR4 RAM. So again, I think that Apple was cutting another corner, especially at this price range where you are paying so much, and they are cutting some corners over there for no reason. Now, to start off the storage options, you get 128 gigabytes of SSD, what is really quick. Apple definitely does a great job on that, but you can configure it all the way up to 1.5 terabytes depending on your needs. The laptop itself has a 13.3-inch 2560 by 1600 screen. The screen itself is better than a 1440p display, and the colors are just amazing. I was honestly surprised on the quality, as I thought it was a 1080p panel, and also the colors were just amazing and not what I was expecting at all. The speakers itself face the front of the laptop, what is great, so it fires up towards your ears, what is always great, and very detailed compared to other speakers on laptops, so I definitely do like the laptop speakers. Wi-Fi and Bluetooth on here are amazing. I have gigabit internet, and the MacBook Pro has no problems with connecting and keeping a stable network. Bluetooth also connects really quickly, as I use the Beats Studio 3. If you do want to go ahead and check out a video on that, I do have it on my channel, what I just uploaded last week. If you do want to go ahead and check that out, it is really quick and reliable, and I think that the Mac definitely does a great job over there also. Now, next is the keyboard and the trackpad. The keyboard is very good to type with, but since 2016, as you may have heard, the MacBook Pros do have a keyboard problem and is prone to get them, but luckily Apple does know about it and has free replacements even if your warranty is over, so that's always a great plus. Now, for the trackpad, it is very big and has force touch. Using it at first is very different than other laptops, but once you get used to it, you realize how good it actually is and how accurate it is. Now, the touch bar. I really find this a very cool feature, and I really do love it. The touch bar is a secondary screen that adapts to the program that is open. So when you use the keyboard, you will get autocorrect options and emojis, and when you have a browser open, you can open and change tabs. It all depends on what program is open, and it is very useful. To the right of the touch bar is a power button, what also doubles as a fingerprint sensor, and I find this really helpful as you can log in quickly. And for security, whenever you restart your laptop, just like your phone, it will ask you for your password once again. I think this is really good, as I can really easily log into my laptop without having to type in the password unless I restart it. The webcam on the MacBook Pro is still a 720p webcam. Now, by all means, the webcam is actually a very good webcam, but Apple hasn't upgraded it in years. While many other laptops at this price range have at least 1080p to 4K webcams, but you know what? In the end, it's still a very good webcam if you do want to go ahead and video call friends and family. Now for the ports on the MacBook Pro, there's two Thunderbolt 3 ports on the left, and there is also a headphone jack onto the right side, what is a very big plus as not many phones and laptops even have this anymore. The battery life that I got out of the 2019 MacBook Pro was anywhere from 5 to 10 hours depending on what I was doing. When I was watching YouTube or Netflix, I would get less, but if I was browsing the web or writing something in Pages, I would be able to get a lot more out of the battery. Now for charging the battery, it was actually way quicker than I thought because you're getting so many hours out of it. It only takes an hour and a half to charge up the battery completely, what is amazing for the battery life that you are getting out of this laptop. Now for the price, it is quite expensive compared to other laptops. The price goes up quite a bit every time you add a little upgrade, and I would definitely recommend the MacBook Pro over the MacBook Air as you get a massive performance boost for just a couple hours of less battery. And yes, it definitely is worth it and is great. For macOS on this, you get macOS Catalina, and it is amazing. If you have never used a Mac before, then it will be very different. I am also making a video on how to use macOS this week, so make sure to stay tuned. If you have any other Apple products, it will sync very well and is very good to use together, as Apple's ecosystem is just amazing to go ahead and use. Now, the 2019 MacBook Pro is a great laptop, and I definitely would recommend it if you are trying to get a MacBook this year or just need a laptop for school, for content creation, or anything. This would definitely be a great laptop to go ahead and get. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys did like the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Also, make sure you guys go ahead and subscribe and turn on post notifications for every Monday and Thursday to be the first ones to watch my videos. I hope you guys all have a great day, and I'll see you guys in my next video.